Hey guys, and welcome to the channel. I'm Michelle.
And I'm Ken, and today we're here to deliver to you our top 10 movies of 2025.
Yep, as usual, our separate top 10. And yeah, I don't know. This is always fun for me
Yeah,
personally. I'm sure you enjoy it too.
I do.
For one, because I don't even know if I would think about this if we weren't making a video.
Well, the funny thing is we actually never did a top 10 of 2024.
We didn't?
We did not.
Well, I feel like we did something though that was along
We did
that.
we did a couple videos, we did an anticipated, we did something else, but we never did like an official top 10.
Gotcha.
So we're going to have to go back and do that at some point.
No, that's gone, long gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this will be fun. I don't know what's on your list, and you don't know what's on mine,
Yeah.
and
And
yeah,
you saw some movies that I didn't see. I saw some movies that
right.
you didn't see. I saw close to 70 movies. We've been trying to cram in the past few days and catch
Yeah.
up on some stuff. There's still stuff I want to see, but there's always that like one more movie that you feel like you have to get to. Eventually,
Yeah.
you just have to cut it off.
Yeah.
So yeah, I feel like I've seen enough. I'm pretty happy with my top 10.
Okay.
I'm pretty happy with it.
Okay. Do you want to go first?
I'll start with my number 10. That is Weapons.
Okay.
This is the one I almost booted this one off for Captain America or Friendship, but
Okay.
I decided to keep Weapons in there because I do feel like it was kind of a moment, like a
Mhm.
movie moment of the year. It was a
Yeah.
movie that was very hyped. I did enjoy it when I saw it in the theaters, but thinking about it after the fact, like it kind of went down for me a little bit. But I still feel like I'll revisit that one and have fond memories. And to me, like it just when I think about Weapons, I think about 2025.
Mm-hmm.
And I did really enjoy the movie, so it just barely got in there at number 10.
Yeah.
Weapons.
Well, number 10 was also Weapons for
Oh
me.
wow.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I enjoyed Weapons, but I don't know, there was also a part of it that I just remember being kind of bored at some point in the
Yeah.
movie. And yeah, I don't know. And it also just felt like there wasn't as much of a mystery as I was hoping. I don't know, once it was pretty direct about kind of what was happening. I don't know. I
Yeah.
was just hoping that it was going to go a different route, and it didn't. So,
I just like how I feel like it tied everything up pretty nicely. I thought the script was pretty tight. Yeah, there were some issues here and
Tight.
there, but I felt like it delivered on what it set up, and it did so in a convincing way.
Mhm.
So I thought everything made sense. So yeah, Weapons is our number 10.
Yep.
My number 9 is another horror movie that we saw in the theaters, and that is Together.
Okay.
That is my number 9. So I really like this movie. I thought it was a
Mhm.
really good body horror film. I watched a little bit of it again when I got the Blu-ray in,
A little bit.
and there's just some really like standout parts in this, some parts that you definitely remember,
Mhm.
and thought it had really good performances by Dave Franco, Alison Brie, and yeah, I enjoyed that one.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. So my number 9 was Him.
Oh,
And you're so reactive to my list. Tone it down a
because
little
I,
bit.
I get excited. Can I not get excited
I
about your
know.
list?
You can. But yeah, I have number 9 with Him. Which kind of surprised me because we never got around to seeing this in the theater. We ended up like just recently watching it. It was one that we got in at the last minute.
Yeah.
And yeah, I was hearing like so many horrible things about the movie. And I don't know if it was just the mood that I was in or what, but I actually thought it was pretty good. I don't know. I thought it felt different. I feel like it was very like symbolic, like it had a deeper meaning to it. I feel like there was a lot to say. And yeah, I don't know. I guess I didn't
Really?
see the hate with it.
Yeah, I mean, it was a very artsy film. Like it was
Mm-hmm.
very
A little bit.
artistic, had some really good cinematography, cool visuals. I enjoyed that one as well. Didn't make my top 10, but I did enjoy it
Yeah.
quite a bit.
Yeah.
Coming in number 8 for me is Left-Handed Girl.
That's a good one.
I enjoyed this one a lot. This is one that you picked out.
Yep.
It's a film that is written by Sean Baker, but it is directed by I cannot remember the name of her, but she is I think a Chinese filmmaker.
Okay.
and they collaborated together on Takeout, which we also
Oh
watched
yeah.
this year, the Criterion.
Mm-hmm.
And I just really enjoyed this. I mean, it's kind of a slice of life style film,
Yep.
and I do believe that it is in a foreign language, right?
Yeah, subtitles.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, it is a foreign language film, and yeah, I just thought it had a really good story. There was a kind of a not really a twist, but a reveal that kind of changed some things up a
Yeah.
little bit towards
Wasn't
the end,
expecting
and
that.
just kind of a heartfelt like slice of life story. Me and you just like those, so
Mm-hmm. We do.
yeah, I was very surprised by very good direction style as well. I enjoyed it.
Okay, so my number 8 is Eddington.
Okay,
Eddington. Yeah, I feel like I've realized that I enjoy is it
Ari Aster.
Ari Aster? I'm always needing help pronouncing names in every video, I swear. But yeah, I don't know. And I also really like Walking
Joaquin Phoenix.
Walking Phoenix. I don't know, he just seems very like real to me. And I don't know. I enjoyed this one. It was I wasn't sure if I was gonna like it because Pedro Pascal is in it.
Yeah,
But and I'm a little, fatigued with him. But I don't
but
know.
also Emma Stone's in it.
Emma Stone's in it,
Yeah.
yeah. And yeah, I don't know. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, that was a surprising one that I may talk about later
Hmm.
as well. My number 7 is a movie I just saw in the theaters recently. That is Marty Supreme. And this is from one half of the directors of Uncut Gems. I really loved Uncut Gems. This had pretty much the same type of style to it as Uncut Gems, just a very propulsive, anxiety ridden
Propulsive.
movie that just has a ton of energy to it. Timothy Chalamet, who's probably going to win Best Actor for the movie,
Hmm.
is great in the film.
Hmm.
And yeah,
Well,
it's
he
just
did
it's
win
just
at Critics' Choice Awards.
he did win, and I could just see him kind of carrying it all the way through because he is the movie. Like I don't think there's 1 second of this film that doesn't have him in it.
Hmm.
So like he's just front and center, just leading the entire thing. And I had a good time watching it. I had a few issues with it here and there, but yeah, it was very entertaining, very
Can I ask you a
energetic.
question? Is it true that he gets spanked with a
He, he
paddleboard?
he does. He does. That kind of leads us into the grand finale of the movie.
Okay.
And it's got somebody that was on Shark Tank, like one of the judges. Like Josh Safdie has really got a knack for going out there and finding these talented people that are not actors to
Hmm.
be in his movies. I
Okay.
think he had a basketball player in Uncut Gems. I can't remember the name of him. But yeah, it's one of the judges that is on Shark Tank, or one of the businessmen was
Okay.
in the movie
Random
acting,
little
and
fact
he
for
was
you.
Kevin O'Leary, I think is his name, and he was really good in the movie.
Okay.
But yeah, I enjoyed Marty Supreme a lot.
Okay. I keep wanting to say Marty McFly when you say that. Okay. My number 7 was Frankenstein.
Okay,
I enjoyed Frankenstein quite a bit. From what I remember, we've only seen it once, but I think I enjoyed like the first half of the movie more than the second half, but then it kind of like brought it back, back around for me by the end of it. But yeah, I don't know. I do feel like it was a good cast, and I feel like, oh my gosh, I feel like I can't talk about any movies because I can't say any names. But Gel Toro,
Del Toro,
yeah, I feel like,
Guillermo del Toro,
yeah, I feel like his movies can be kind of like hit or miss for us.
definitely.
But I don't know. I enjoyed this one. I could tell that he put a lot of love into it, which I think he does to all of his movies. But anyway, yeah, this one was good. I liked
Yeah,
it.
I love Guillermo del Toro, the person,
Yeah.
because he's so passionate about film and also
Right.
physical media, but
Yeah.
I can just never quite get there with his movies. And it
Yeah.
was pretty much the same with
He's
Frankenstein.
kind of like a Tim Burton or something, like a
Yeah.
different version of that.
I can
Just
always appreciate him. I can always like him, but I
unique.
can never get to love, except for Blade 2. That's it. That's the
Gotcha.
only one.
All right, what you got?
My number 6 is Sinners.
Okay.
And I went back and forth on this one. I kind of wanted to watch it again. But this was a really good movie.
Mm-hmm.
This is a really good movie. I'm glad we got a chance to go to the theaters to see it.
Mm-hmm.
The only issues I had was towards the end with the vampire stuff, how I kind of felt a little bit rushed. But other than that, it was kind of perfect all throughout. Great performances, and It was just a movie, and it's another movie kind of like Weapons that when I think about the year of 2025, I'm gonna
Mhm.
think
Yeah.
of Sinners. So yeah, really
Yeah.
enjoyed that one. Had to get it on the list.
That was a well-made movie. Okay, my number 6 is Together.
Okay.
I really enjoyed this one. I thought that, the body horror stuff was fun. And, it's cool to see Dave and Allison, act together because they are married in real life. So I just think that that's cool. And, I feel like obviously they have good chemistry. And
Yep.
so, yeah, this was a fun one.
The ending is kind of the people are kind of divisive on the ending. I like the
Yeah.
ending.
Yeah, the ending was a
Um,
little wild. I kind of wish that they hadn't gone so fully there, but yeah, I still enjoyed it. I thought it was
And
pretty
it's one
pretty
that I
good.
do think that is kind of underrated. I feel like a lot of people are talking about there's a lot of horror movies people are talking about in 2025.
Yeah,
I feel like everybody just forgets about Together, but it was or
I do
they
too.
didn't see it. But
I feel like a lot of people may not have even seen it.
it was a really good smaller horror film. If you like the body horror stuff, I think you would enjoy it. So
Yeah.
yeah, I enjoyed that one as well. My number 5 is Begonia,
Hmm.
which we just watched
Yeah.
about a week or so ago, and this has got a fantastic performance by Emma Stone, also Jesse Plemons.
Hmm.
I was gonna say I'm hit or miss with Yorgos, but there's really only one of his movies that I just didn't like all that much, and that was the one he got the most notoriety for, Poor Things.
Oh yeah.
All of his other movies, like there's just something about him as a filmmaker, like I'm just on his wavelength. I
Hmm.
love the weird, like auteur nature of his films.
Yeah.
And
He's another one that's kind of like, with Tim Burton and, like they're
he's
unique
got
and
a
have
style.
this,
I
yeah.
love it when I can watch a movie and I'm like, I know this person directed it
Yeah.
because it is like what they would do.
Like a
But
stamp of, you
yeah,
just know.
this is a really cool movie, really tense, kind of dives into the conspiracy theory kind
Mhm.
of stuff. And a movie also that I feel like could be pretty divisive with its ending.
Mhm. For
But I feel
sure.
like he played it just perfectly and it absolutely worked for me. So yeah, Begonia was my number 5.
Yeah. Okay, my number 5 was Final Destination Bloodlines.
Okay.
I enjoyed this one. It was just a lot of fun. We got to see it in the theater and we ended up rewatching all of them, I think, prior to
Yep.
going. There were I think like two, right, that we had never even seen.
Yeah, we missed out on the 4 and 5 because I think,
We just
you know,
kind of heard they
our
sucked,
kids
but
are being born, we just weren't
kids
watching
were being
that.
born.
I feel
Kids
like
are being
we just
born.
missed them, didn't go to the theaters to see them.
Yeah. And we weren't really missing much, but I don't know.
No.
I thought that this was like they were bringing something new to it and kind of reviving it, and made
Yeah.
me like I guess excited to watch more of them. And I just liked how this one like kind of went back in time cuz they hadn't done that
The
before.
bloodline angle was something that was really kinda new and different, I think
Yeah.
refreshing things a little bit. Well, my number 4 is also Final Destination
I can't
Bloodlines.
believe you have it up that high.
Yeah, I thought about it, and yes, there are technically better movies than Final
Yeah.
Destination Bloodlines, but when I'm thinking about the year, one of
Mhm.
my favorite memories of the year is us watching all those movies leading up to see this, and we saw it
Mhm.
in the theaters,
Yeah.
and it was a great theatrical experience, and I just had such a fun time watching this
Mhm.
movie. I thought it was we rewatched it at home as
Yeah, I
well.
mean, that scene where they're up in
The
the
opening scene's great.
tower and, like, they're singing that song and they
Mm,
keep, like, dancing on the
shout.
floor. Yeah, like, that's a really great scene, so
Yeah, yeah, I to me, this was like the, I guess, blockbuster
mhm,
because all the rest of the films on my list are kind of smaller independent films, but this was the blockbuster of the year for me.
yeah.
I really enjoyed Final Destination Bloodlines.
Okay, my number 4 is Left-Handed Girl.
Okay.
I really liked this one. I had heard about it, and like you had mentioned earlier, I had, recommended that we watched it. I had heard about it, heard that it was good. And we really enjoy watching, well, specifically Asian film. You've heard me say this a million times at this point, but this one wasn't, well, I guess it's still Asian, right?
It I forget. I don't think it's I feel like they were in China, but I feel like the filmmaker that made it was Taiwanese.
Okay.
But I always get
So
Taiwan and
it's,
Thailand mixed up.
it's not Asian, I guess, but it's still foreign film.
It is
And
Asian. Yeah, it's all Asian.
okay, well, that's what I said, but then you were like making me guess my geography.
I was just kind of
So,
going back and correcting myself.
but yeah, so I don't know. This one it was just, again, we really enjoy those slice of life movies, and I just really enjoy watching the story unfold, and I just have like a really like soft spot in my heart for watching like mother-daughter relationships because
Yeah,
they are so complicated.
yeah.
And anytime I see that being portrayed, I guess I just feel like a little less alone.
And this is a mother and two daughters,
Yeah.
really. Yeah.
But yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one.
Great performances in that as well.
Hmm.
Those Asians can act.
They
They can
can.
act. All right, so my number 3 is Eddington.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And this, I feel like my top 3 are ones that when I got done watching them, I'm like, I know I love these movies and I know they're gonna rank pretty high for me. This is one I was kind of unsure when it started because it starts to go into the COVID thing, but the fact that it's
It's able
make
to make you forget
it
about.
makes the very ballsy move of like showing the ridiculousness of both sides.
Yeah.
Like it plays it right down the middle, and I feel like Ari's been getting some criticism over this, but I just
Hmm.
like the fact that he had the balls to make a movie that's like poking fun at both sides.
Hmm.
And it really did, like when I watched it, you could put yourself back in that time. I mean, it was only 5 years ago, but it was
See, I
like
don't.
everything he portrayed in that was like perfectly encapsulated what it was like
Yeah.
to live through that moment.
Yeah, I don't know. It's really weird because, like, when I think about it, though, I didn't feel like it was like COVID shoved in my face, though, in the movie.
Well, it's like that's like the first hour,
Yeah.
but then it
Um.
transitions into something else, and what it transitions to after that is even better.
Yeah.
And it's just a really cool movie that gets like batshit insane by the third act, and Joaquin Phoenix is great.
Hmm.
I like Pedro Pascal in it as well. I thought he
Yeah,
was perfect for
he
his
wasn't
part.
bad.
Emma Stone may be the only, I don't want to say weak link, but like her character I wasn't like super
Yeah.
into. But yeah, I just really enjoyed the movie, and it's a long movie, but it's probably my favorite Ari Aster movie. I would probably put it above Hereditary, even
Yeah,
though I love Hereditary.
I was surprised that I enjoyed it as much as I did, honestly.
Yeah.
Okay, moving right along. My number 3 is Begonia.
No.
I really enjoyed this one. I liked how, well, first of all, Emma Stone, Jesse Plemons, like, at this point they're like
They're
a
both
duo,
great. Yeah.
and I just really enjoy both of them. And I look forward to anything that they're in, but I don't know, this one was just like, I enjoyed it because it kept you guessing. Like you're
Oh
like,
yeah. It messes with you a lot.
right. You're like, okay, like obviously this guy's crazy. She's not an alien. Is she an alien? Like, no, she's not an alien. He is crazy. And you're like constantly just going
Is she
back
an
and
alien?
forth.
No. Is she? Like
Yeah, and
yeah.
I mean, literally up until the very freaking end, you don't know if she is or not. Like, I mean, you find out, but like you're still guessing up until the last
Yeah.
5-10 minutes or something. And I just really liked it. It just felt, I don't know, it's crazy. It was just good.
Yeah, thinking about it more, it's up there. It might be it's probably my second favorite Yorgos movie,
Hmm.
honestly, behind Killing of a Sacred Deer. But yeah, I
Yeah,
freaking I
it was
loved it.
good.
Thought it was great. My number 2 is Life of Chuck.
Oh wow.
So there's a theme with my top
Hmm.
2,
I kind
and
of like forgot about that, honestly.
it's about the theme is life and thinking about your life,
Hmm.
and what it all means, and that is definitely running through all through this movie.
Yeah.
And this was just a delightful film,
Yeah.
and it was directed by Mike Flanagan, who's kind of known for doing more genre horror stuff, and it has a very optimistic outlook on life, but it's also kind of sad at the same time.
Right.
But just very well directed, cinematography, visuals are great, performances are great, and I like how the beginning, like the first 30 minutes, I'm like, "What the hell is this?" I didn't even like it that
Hmm.
much, but then
But it
like
really came
how the
together.
movie develops, and by the time you get to the end, like it just made the beginning better and made
Hmm.
the entire movie and experience better. So yeah, I really
Yeah.
love this movie. It's definitely one of my favorites of the year.
Yeah, I'm like questioning everything now because I totally like forgot about that one. And you sent me
How
all the
could you how
movies.
could you forget
I
about
mean, I
Life of
literally
Chuck?
gave it 5 stars. Like,
Great music. There's like a musical number in it that I've found to be completely mesmerizing.
mm-hmm.
And yeah,
Yeah.
it's a feel good movie. Like I said, also kind of sad, but it's a feel
It's
good
very
movie.
bittersweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, now I'm just lost. Because that was a really great one. Okay. It's too late. I'm sticking to my list here. Okay, so I'm just gonna tell you that my top two were really hard for me. Okay,
Yeah.
my top two are really hard for me. Because we were kind of talking about this, like, you know, do you make it? You kind of make it like based on like the actual movie, but also like how it made you feel. Also like, the time, what it makes you think of. You know what I mean? Like it's like a bunch of things, or at least for us, I guess, when we're factoring in how
These
we're.
are favorites, you know.
They're
They're
very
not
it's personal, you know.
we're not saying this is the
Um,
definitive best of the year, you know.
Right. So, yeah. So this was hard for me, but I decided for number two, I've got Rental Family.
Okay.
When I heard about this one, I knew that I was going to want to see it because it takes place in Tokyo. And, I'm obsessed with all things Japan currently. And proudly, it's been like over a year now. So it's still going strong.
It is. All
um,
started with Perfect Days.
but yeah, this has Brendan Fraser in it, and I don't know if there's any like well knowns in it other than him. But yeah, this was just like you haven't got to see it yet, but
No, I'm excited to see it. You
I
left me at home
think,
for this one.
yeah, I took our son to see it because he too, is into like Japan and stuff, and so yeah, I knew I had to see it in theaters. Really enjoyed it. Can't wait to watch it again. I mean, I was crying. I was smiling. Like I was feeling all the emotions with this movie. Really great movie. So
I'm excited to see it.
yeah.
My number one should come as no surprise to anyone. Actually, I haven't got a chance to talk about this movie too much, but
Mm-hmm.
Train Dreams.
Choo choo.
Train Dreams is my number one, which is a Netflix original, but it did play in the movie theater for a little bit.
Don't say that too loud, babe.
We started watching this on or upstairs. You
Mm-hmm.
started watching it with me, then you got tired. I came
Mm-hmm.
downstairs and I was kind of with you at the beginning of it. I'm like, okay, what are they doing? What is this?
Yeah.
But then as the movie develops and as I get into it, and I feel like coming down here and just really locking into it helped
Yeah.
me a little bit more. This movie just made me think about everything
Yeah.
in my
Kind of like
life.
Life of Chuck.
Kind of like
Right?
Life of Chuck, but some of the themes that it taps into are things that I think about on a daily basis.
Mm-hmm.
You know, about my life and my place in life. And again, what does it all mean? Where am I going to be in 10 years versus, where I was 5 years ago? And like
Mm-hmm.
the movie does a really good job tapping into all that stuff. At the same time, it explores like extreme heartbreak and
Mm-hmm.
grief
Mm-hmm.
and in a very realistic way. Like you are in the shoes of Joel Edgerton for this entire movie, and he's fantastic. It's probably his best performance, in my opinion. And yeah, I just sat there and let this movie wash over me. And when I got done, I was like, that's my favorite movie I've seen all year,
Wow.
and I
Yeah,
loved it.
I don't think I was in the right mood when we started it. I do because of how like highly you talk about it, and because it like on paper it is a movie that I would enjoy.
Yeah,
So I do need to go back and watch it for sure.
fantastic cinematography,
I mean, it did
visuals.
look very beautiful.
I
Yeah.
mean, it's a period piece that starts in like the 1920s and kind of moves through the 60s. So it,
Yeah.
it explores all different time periods, but just a beautiful movie, and I truly loved it.
Yeah. Okay, so we're at my number one, and it comes at no surprise probably to you, but it's
No,
K-pop Demon Hunters. Yes, I am a child. This one, I mean,
you
this.
would be surprised how many grown ass men I've
Mhm.
heard put this in their top 10.
Okay,
movie
listen.
critics I listen to
You
online.
haven't seen it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I remember like I was definitely like at the end of the like I didn't check it out when it first came out, but then I kept hearing about it and hearing
Oh,
about
I
it.
was in the room when you all are watching it.
And
I just wasn't paying attention.
yeah, and I kept hearing about it and I was like, we've talked about this before, but like our kids are like not really into watching kind of movies at all, but like especially like, cartoony whatever movies. But anyway, I somehow got our daughter to sit down and watch it with me. I'm like, "Come on, just watch it with me." And I think I paid attention more than she did. But I just freaking loved it. I thought it was so fun. The music is amazing. Like I've been blasting the soundtrack for months and months, and I think anybody knows that it's blown
Some
up the
catchy
internet.
tunes. I mean, they've gotten stuck in my head even though I haven't seen the movie.
So yeah, it was just really good. I enjoyed it a lot, and obviously it's K-pop, so hello, that goes into the whole Asian stuff too. But and then when Netflix did the theatrical release, they did the sing along version. Yes, I went by myself because our daughter didn't want to go. And I was like, you know what? I'm freaking going because the music is like one of the things that I love the
Yeah.
most with it. So, and I loved it. 10 out of 10 recommend. I think it was the first movie I've ever seen by myself. And so for
Wow.
that, it holds a special place in my heart, I guess. And so, that and Rental Family, those are just like two things that I'm also going to think about when I look back at 2025.
And
So,
do you realize that both of our number ones are technically Netflix
Netflix.
originals? And I hope they get physicals. I think Train Dreams has got a good shot of getting a Criterion. Yours may get a release from Shout Factory. They do some of the Netflix
Really?
anime stuff from time to time.
Shout Factory.
Or maybe
Interesting.
Netflix will do what I've said and create an online store and start putting their crap out on physical media.
They really need to. They
That
really
would be
need
nice.
to.
You would buy a deluxe K-pop Demon Hunters box set, wouldn't
Oh,
you?
probably.
For
Yeah.
sure.
Ken did get me a sweatshirt
I
for
did.
Christmas. But yeah, there you have it. There's our list.
That is our top 10 movies of 2025. Like I said, I'm happy with my list. I
Yeah.
think I've got a
I'm
solid top 10. It was a good year for movies. There was a lot of lackluster, mediocre stuff,
yeah, there was.
but there was some really good stuff. Like the ones on my list, like I really like all these movies.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I'm a little like upset about The Life of Chuck because I did really love that movie. I don't really know what I would
You would
if
have booted off Weapons. It
yeah,
was number 10.
yeah, I don't know. I'm rethinking my list a little bit, but that's okay. We're gonna stick with it. But thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you like the video. Leave a comment down below of what your favorite movie of 2025 was.
Yeah, top 5, top 10, whatever you want to leave down below in the comment
Yeah,
section.
yeah. And we'll see you in our next video.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.